Well, morning, I guess, for some of you that do this in the morning. But welcome. Welcome. Welcome to your Oracle meditation. So it's been a little while, but no worry. Roll those shoulders back. Find that area that we sit. Get that candle ready. And remember why we light our candle. Anybody? We light our candle to connect back to Mother Earth. That's right. To connect back to that ancestral frequency. To connect back and check in with Mother Earth. Letting her know that we are present. So welcome to your Oracle meditation. Here, we work on that imagination. We work on clearing our thoughts and connecting back to breath. Here, we imagine inhaling the blessings we're asking for, the medicine we need to heal our body, and most of all, the magic to co-create the world. And all we have to do is find that time to exhale. So do it with me. Inhale the blessings, the medicine, and the magic. And exhale to make room. Pretty sure I got that wrong somewhere. But we inhale blessings, medicine, and magic. And exhale to make room. And know that these are baby steps to start that meditation. This is just the beginning of a practice. For those of us that we started breathing in normally. Now we're concentrating on breathing in through our nose and out through our nose. Instilling a sense of calm when we meditate. So thank you for following. Thank you for finding my podcast. Thank you for liking and subscribing and getting that message out, that message of connection and discovering your medicine on the way. And this is important. Discovering your medicine, your uniqueness, this is what you bring to the tribe. Know that we are all walking the red road to the sacred mountains. And here in our Oracle meditation, this is what we practice. We practice using 8 different Oracle decks with 8 different messages. Mix in the moon phase that lets us know which chakra, which frequency, the zodiac of the constellation of which the moon is in, which tells us the zone of the body and what to focus on and work on. So we are not overwhelmed with the idea of planting and seeding and nurturing and watering. We have a cycle that we are supposed to be working on. And right now, we are in the 4th phase, the last days of the 4th phase of the moon. The waxing gibbous moon. And this tells us that we are working in the 4th chakra. Tells us we are working with the heart chakra. We are sitting in Pisces entering Aries. And we will spend Aries, or let's say the full moon will be in Aries. But right now we are working on Pisces. And Pisces is the last days of Pisces, which is working on the feet. Working on understanding oneself. Isn't that interesting? And are you discovering that magic within you? I would love to hear it. I've gotten tons of questions about stones, which stones to use at what time. So I will be adding that layer of stonework. And stones are the Great Stone Society. They have a frequency that calls us to help balance us. So today, working in Pisces, we are working with one of the star clusters. Arrogate. Aragonite. This is to help stabilize that emotional support that we're looking for. And this is because we are sitting in Pisces. So these are the Pisces moons. I'll add it, don't worry. But let's get started. Know that we are all walking this red road, a red road that leads to the sacred mountains. And the sacred mountains, along the way, we find keys that unlock doors, that unlock opportunities. We are greeted with ancestral wisdom and people and angels. We have animals. We are learning how to navigate this world, Mother Earth. And right now, sitting in the fourth phase, getting ready to celebrate, we are asked to sit in the South Shield. The South Shield embarks us and reminds us of the innocence and that inner child we're standing up for. If you've been with me throughout this meditation, throughout this practice, you will know that the discovery of that inner child is the key to living in a joyous, happy way. Great Spirit wants to see us thrive, not survive. Wants to see us play and use our magic. Use that innocence and continue to use that imagination. We know that if we don't use it, we will lose it. And it takes belief and faith and imagination to get through this world. So right now we are asked to sit in the South Shield, time of innocence and inner child. Along the way, walking this red road, we get animals that are sent here with a message. And today, we get the greatest messenger of all. We get the eagle that comes from the east, the time of new beginnings, place of the rising sun. Eagle soars high and sees the smallest of details with clarity, without losing track of that bigger picture. Eagle has come to us today to add to our daily routine, so you know where your next step is. Eagle invites us to take that new deep breath and spread those wings. And be open. It's time to see through those eagle eyes and let that vision of whole be like those lasers that set those priorities straight. We are asked to implore that inner child to dream bigger. Time to use those eagle eyes to see that and refine those goals. Right now, we are sitting in the waning Gibson moon. This is the time of refinement. To recap, we started with the new moon. And then in the new moon, we set those intentions. Next comes the waxing crescent, where we manifest those ideas. First quarter moon that just passed helps us make those decisions towards our goal. And right now we are asked to refine that goal, those dreams, those wishes. Right now we are asked to sit in the South, time of new beginnings, of innocence, of inner child. Sitting with eagle that flies into our reading. Crossing our path, wild boar. Wild boar tells us about confrontation. How interesting that we're going from a water energy, a dreamy, sleepy energy to help refine those decisions. Next comes Aries. And Aries is about that fiery energy, that wild boar energy, asking us to confront anything or anybody that we have been avoiding, to pay attention and embrace that warrior nature and find that courage to confront those fears. And we know that where our fear starts, our faith has ended. And that is not an option. We know that we can call upon our ancestors, those angelic relatives that were here living our life too among us, that decided to go ahead of us. Those beautiful angelic spirits. As we walk this red road, headed towards the South Shield, reminding us of the innocence and that inner child that we are protecting. to have that laser eagle focus. Wild boar tells us to confront those fears. Our ancestors said to do it with laughter, because laughter is the best medicine. Knowing that we are children, isn't that interesting that we would say that Great Spirit would send us a message? Keep looking with those innocent eyes. Keep standing up for that innocent child. Maybe it needs a snack. Maybe it needs a nap. Maybe it just needs to be held. As we sit in this time of refinement, leaving the time of Pisces, understanding oneself, and entering the time of Aries, the time of taking responsibility for oneself. Can't make this shit up. Going from our heart chakra that talks about love and understanding and compassion, and going into the throat, time of celebration. But right now we are sitting in that south shield, being dive bombed by Great Eagle to tell us to keep that laser focus, to refine those dreams. Next comes Wild Boar to remind us to confront those fears and no longer have fear. We have done the work. Or you need to stop procrastinating. Boar is here to remind us to avoid those I'll do it later ideas, and to do it with laughter. Let that light unfold. Let that idea of oneself come to play. I find it interesting that people still find it hard to navigate the world, even though I am telling you here, you're just a little kid. Don't take life so seriously. Maybe you are working too broadly. The moon tells us to just refine our goal and work towards that, and do it with innocence, do it with focus, confront those fears of doubt, and do it with laughter, because laughter is the best medicine. Let your light unfold. Find another way. Be flexible. Don't be so set on doing it one way. We are embracing the flexibility and the change all around us. We are practicing, simply practicing. We are using the tools that we discover and taking responsibility for oneself. You have discovered that inner child. Great Eagle has swooped down to let us know to stay focused. Use that keen eye. Open up that vision of wholeness. Wild Boar steps in to remind us to confront those fears. Our ancestor steps in to remind us of the laughter, telling us that laughter is the best medicine. To simply let your light unfold. And if you find yourself procrastinating, find another road. Be flexible. Allow yourself to grow and to change. Know that those emotions are energy in motion, placing us on those right paths, listening to your intuition. These are all skills that you have discovered. These are the magic that we talk about. And we're asking you to implement them into your life, not make it a phase, but a lifestyle. Living in the moon, living with the moon, living in the correct energy, knowing what the stars are trying to tell you and how it affects your body. Be flexible to change. Let those emotions be your energy that pushes us in motion, that helps us move with grace, with generosity. This is your message. So if this is as far as you go, no, protect that innocent child. Listen to that voice inside of you. Refine those hopes and dreams and wishes and goals. Confront those fears of doubt. Do it with laughing, because laughter is the best medicine. Continue to let that light unfold. And if it's hard, find another road. Be flexible to change. Allow those emotions to be your energy in motion. And move with grace and generosity. This is your message. So if this is as far as you get, blessings to you. For the rest of us, let's go deeper. Deeper. Let's start with a body scan. And a body scan is where we allow our body to relax. We imagine a hoop that is connected to our breath. Inhale, let it go all the way back up, all as high as it can go. Imagine that hoop. Exhale, let it sink down gently. Relaxing your forehead, closing your eyes, relaxing your jaw, releasing your tongue, your neck, your throat. Inhale, imagine that hoop going back up as high as it can go. This time, let that hoop sink down maybe just a bit faster and let it leave a bubble in its wake. Slow it down, right where it left off. That hoop, that's your relaxation. That bubble, that's your transportation. All the way back up. Exhale, let it sink. Once again. Sink. Sink deeper into the dark. Take it from here. This is your practice. Imagine sinking into the dark. That frequency of sound. Sink. Release that love. Release that fear. Allow that spiritual awakening to happen. Sink. One more time. Sink. And if you've reached the end, tie off your hoop. Imagine a ribbon. Imagine turning into a string or a root or a rope. Let Mother Earth take it. Pull it deep inside of her, like an umbilical cord. And now sink back. Sink into that frequency, that heart chakra frequency. Let that core memory bubble back up. That memory, your body will remember it. Sink. Good job. These are core memories that we allow our body to take over here in meditation. And this is important. It's important to go back to oneness in the dark. In the dark, this is where our hope lies. This is where our grace and our generosity reside. Know that this is the time to learn and to adapt. We're all being invited to slow down and take your time. Take in this current moment. Stop putting so much pressure and expectation on yourself. We were not meant for this. Know that it's taking you away from your spirit, from your natural attention to detail and the expression of your creativity. There is no need to rush or to force your way ahead. We challenge the universe. Show me how good things can get. Good things happen when you move with tenderness and care. Repeat this phrase and activate that trust. Activate that hope. Say, I trust in the ease and flow of life. Let that be your mantra for today. I trust in the ease and flow of life. Know that those emotions are energy that creates that movement. So sink. Sink and be grateful that you have found a way like no other. There are no more obstacles in our way. We are discovering those clues and unlocking those doors in our DNA that our ancestors hid with wisdom and clarity, so that one day we can find that. We can find that magic that we need, that understanding. Everything you are feeling in your body wants to move, either stay or release. Sadness can move through your body and release in tears and in noise. And when we suppress that emotion, sadness is stored in our body and creates an emotion or a physical discomfort. When I get asked, how can I release that emotion? My answer, sing and dance, laugh or cry, move. Let those emotions move you in order to release them through your body. Create that balance. My remedy, if you feel silly, you're doing it right. We offer that resistance feeling, an emotion, because we fear that what we might get caught up in it. Don't resist that feeling. Repeat your mantra. Repeat and trust in the ease and flow of life that we are creating. All we have to do is find that time to exhale and inhale the blessings, the medicine, and the magic. Allow yourself to feel that full depth of emotion as it arises. Know that it is the right time. Give yourself that space to be felt and released through your body. Know that that's transmuting that energy. Know that that is finding that laughter, because it is the best medicine. But let's go deeper. Sink further if you can. Listen for that next dimension. Sink into the darkness. You see hear our choir, the orchestra tuning, the fire crackling. In the distance, water is lapping. Imagine that being that Pisces energy of water encompassing us, keeping us in that dream form. The fire, that's that Aries, that fiery energy of passion, of commitment, of emotion. Imagine you being that little kid once again. Get closer to the fire. Warm yourself. Find that blanket next to you and wrap yourself up in it. Create that cocoon of warmth. Let's protect that innocent child. Come. Let's do a tapping. And in tapping, this is an EFT. EFT is emotional freedom technique. And this is where we simply release what we no longer want in the form of a breath, but we allow our body to decide what our mind is burdened with. So come. Find that area on your hand where you would do a karate chop and wake up that emotional body. Switch hands and move to that area of your hand, of your face, that third eye area over your eyebrows, and tap. And listen. Generosity is sharing. Move to your temples and tap. I give myself freely. Move to under your eyes and tap. I am open to opportunities to do so. Move to under your lip and tap. I do this because I can, and I expect nothing in return. Move to your under your lip, on your chin, and tap. Speaking from the heart will let those around me know how I feel about them. Slide down your throat to your clavicles and tap. Listen. My generosity will touch other people's hearts and replenish their spirit. Now slide under your arm and give yourself half a tap, or tap like you're giving yourself half a hug. Through love, I have a positive, spontaneous, and lasting influence on my healing and transformation. Slide to the other side. For both myself and others, through generosity. Tap your head and exhale. Know that by doing this simple tapping, this is the Control-Alt-Delete button in our body, where we delete one program and receive a new program. By simply listening to those words, you are allowing your body, not just the words, but tapping that sequence, allowing your body to release what it wants and what it wants to keep. Use that activation code. Use that mantra. I trust in the ebb and flow of life. And trust me, you will see that new way. You will find that new road. You will instill that flexibility and accept that change and that growth, knowing that those emotions are energy that keeps us in motion, that moves us through grace and generosity. Take that responsibility of oneself. Understand that you are simply an innocent child, protecting that innocence. Do that with focus and clarity. Let go of that fear of doubt. Embrace it with laughter, because laughter is the best medicine. Let your light unfold. Find that new way. Be flexible. Allow that change and growth to happen. Those emotions are your energy. So come, let's find our way back. Lay back and let that void call us back. That sweet connection that we found. Welcome back. So wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. When you're ready, open your eyes. Open your eyes to the new you. Thank you. Thank you once again for practicing, for listening, for sharing our message of connection. I hope today is the day that you made it all the way through. Or maybe today is the day that you continue to work on yourself and you strengthen that message of connection. You are a blessing in this world. So I offer you more blessings to you, to me, and to all who listen.